what's up you guys, this is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and the hype train has pulled into Terminal U16. That's right, Update 16 has dropped and there is so much to talk about, and right now it is so very late. We'll take a quick look at the new weapons, a teensy bit of the new Syndicates, and of course, Chroma himself. I also did some augments too, I added that bit at the end. So let's start with the Kohmak. Extremely similar to the Khum. Base damage is slashing and very similar to the Khum's damage spread. There's nothing too crazy with its supplementals. It's got a 10% status chance and a 5% crit chance. The big difference between the Khum and the Kohmak is the fact that this one is hit scan and doesn't have a shit recoil. Its magazine is a bit shit and doesn't have any increased ammo, so that kinda sucks. You might want to toss in an ammo mutation on this. Now as we know, as the Khum spools up, it starts firing off extra pellets. I haven't been able to figure out what the max pellets for this are, because frankly its accuracy is shit. I've seen as many as 5 pellets at once, but I can't be sure, so we'll just have to wait on that one. Next is the Ripkas. Congratulations! You guys got your crit chance clause. Kind of-ish. So its base crit chance is 20, which puts it right at the edge of a good crit chance build. However, its crit multiplier is only 2, which is a bit subpar when it comes to, you know, crit-based weapons. Now it's got a base damage of 55, which is pretty respectable, but its attack speed is 0.8, so that kinda sucks, but I don't really think you're gonna notice it too much after you put Berserker on this. I also splurged a bit and picked up 4 riders. It feels alright, it feels kinda nice and slammy and punchy, however, I'm not sure it was worth how much I paid for it, to be frank. But what's done is done. Now let's take a look at the Syndicates real quick. Samaris is the crazy Cephalon guy. That motherfucker gets all up in your face. It's kinda freaky. Now he's upstairs in the relays, kind of where Darvo is. Talk to him, he gets you hunt shit, look for the blue glowy guys in your mission, they're the special ones. I don't really know, but this is all secondhand knowledge. All I know is the blue glowy ones are the ones that you're after, so get those. As for the Conclave guy, he is downstairs before the elevator, and he's looking kinda good. Can I tell you, he looks like he got his shit right. Now he's got a lot of really cool PvP augments, so if you're into that, go touch him all over for me. Now for what you have all been waiting for, the Seahorse frame. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually like the original helm model better than the new I'm a dragon one. I don't really, whatever. To each his own, right? Now the model itself does look a little bit fleshy, but for anyone who's gotten him to rank 10, you know exactly what that is. Anyway, let's move on to his abilities. Okay, so as we know, his elements are based off of energy colors, so really cool thing. Now when you go in to edit your energy color, you'll actually see an icon next to your energy color which denotes what element it's gonna come out as. Now this will slightly alter his abilities, but mostly his second one. So his first ability is Spectral Scream. It breeds your chosen element at enemies, dealing damage every second and has a high status chance. This is going to slowly drain your energy, and you're slowed down pretty drastically and can't do anything else while channeling. You can't be knocked down though, which is nice. It's alright, I guess. I don't really like it. Number 2, Elemental Ward buffs you and enemy allies in range. This is where the elements really kick in. Fire gives you more health and creates a fire aura around you. Toxin is the same AoE aura thing, but instead gives you bonus stamina. Electricity gives you more shields and chains lightning off of you. And Ice, which is pretty much my favorite right now, gives more armor and reflects projectiles back at enemies with the potential to slow them. Really awesome for engaging in melee too. His third ability is Vex Armor, and this one is pretty cool. So when they hit your shields, you get more armor. When you take health damage, you gain more attack damage. So when they hit your shields, it gives you a buff called Scorn, which buffs your armor. The more they hit your shields, the higher percentage it goes, capping at 350% armor. Same thing goes when you start taking health damage. You get a buff called Fury, which caps at a 2.75 damage multiplier. These don't decay and stay till the buff ends, which is fucking fantastic. Now the cool thing about his second and third abilities is that they have a decent duration on them, so extended duration builds might be in the cards. Now as for his ulti, so that flesh bag shit, yeah, that's a dragon skin, bitches. He fucking reanimates that shit. So Effigy uses the pelt to create what boils down to a superpowered decoy with ranged breath attacks and an AoE screech that looks to stun enemies. It'll return to you 3 different ways. You can cancel the ability early as it's a channeled one. If you run out of energy, it'll come back, or if it runs out of HP, it'll come back. Fantastic for intercept, defense, and excavation. Now, when you take off the pelt, you're gonna lose some armor, but you're gonna gain some speed, which is kind of like, you know, taking off your armor and reanimating it and giving it wings and letting it spew elements at enemies. It's fucking amazing! Oh! Now, I've been checking the ability descriptions of all of these, and it looks like there are some factors that still need to be investigated. Literally, it's only been a few hours since U16 dropped, so stay tuned for the full rundowns and quick draws where I get everything sorted out. Now, lastly, there are a few augments, but I'm exhausted, so let's lightning around these bitches. Loki's Hushed Invisibility. Nice utility, don't really need it, but if you've got a flexible slot, why not? Chroma's Afterburn makes his Spectral Scream a little bit better, but not by too much. I've got a feeling that Chroma's build is going to be too tight for it. Mag's Fracturing Crush, fan-fucking-tastic. The ability itself got a nice buff to it too, so check the patch notes. Frost's Chilling Globe, also fantastic. Now, I'm not much of a Frost player, so you guys will have to tell me because I feel like his build also might be a little too tight to run this. But if you can, put it in. It's kind of like my guide to life, isn't it? So, I'm either going to bed or I'm putting a Forma on Chroma, but either way, I gotta go. However, one last thing. Seahorse for life! And with that said, I will see you guys soon. Bye!